Hey, welcome to the call. This is Monday. We're just a couple of weeks left at the end of the year, and for those people that are new to this call or just viewing this recording, sit back, listen, have an open mind. This is nothing like you have ever seen before. You cannot compare it to anything that you've seen in the past. The way the company works, the way you make passive income. It's truly passive income, by the way, and the way everything is put together. This is nothing like you've ever seen. Okay. So your friend sent you this video or invited you to the call. Listen, pay attention. If you have to come back a second, third, eighth, 10 times, doesn't matter. Like, people learn at different rates. Okay. And so I'm gonna play a little video here, and that way you guys can and I'll take some questions at the end. And then we will have our little game and we'll call it a day. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen.
Got a quick question for everybody. How you like Bitcoin new all-time high yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe you didn't like it yesterday. How about the new all-time high today? Let's go.
There you go. Put a one in the chat if you like where Bitcoin's going. And Bitcoin goes up and down. Okay, it does. It goes up and down. And so it'll go up for a while and then have a little pullback, and that's okay. Expect it. It's going to happen. But in the long run, Bitcoin is going into the millions. Okay. So just to be clear. All right. So I'm going to start the video, and you guys, then we'll have some more questions at the end.
Hello and hi everyone. Welcome to the BitHarvest Global Online Summit. My name is Kaylee, your host for tonight's celebration. This evening is destined to be extraordinary and thrilling, and I'm honored to meet you all again as the host of this grand event. Standing here once again filled with immense pride and excitement. Yes, folks, we met in the month July at our global launch. That night, I witnessed BitHarvest's maiden voyage. We had attendees from over 20 countries, but now, just less than 100 days, just 3 months later, we have entered 48 countries worldwide. Even though we are having this virtually, I can feel your passion, your enthusiasm, and also your energy. Great one. That's what we would like to see here in BitHarvest. Kudos to that. Of course, right here, ladies and gentlemen, we know that we have witnessed a community that has grown globally. From nothing to something, from small to large, each of us has been a witness to history and success on this journey. Tonight, we will do something extraordinary again. We will start something new. We will embark on a new chapter once again. This evening belongs to the BitHarvest community. In this Global Online Summit, we will delve deep into industry breakthroughs, the future development of BitHarvest, and the blueprint of Web 3.0. Allow me to briefly introduce you our first speaker for this evening. He is the inventor of BitBooster, the driving force behind all the technological innovation, and the creator of this revolutionary product that's changing the Bitcoin mining landscape. Here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome our Chief Technology Officer, Lenny Herlin, with the warmest round of applause.
Hello BitHarvest community. It's fantastic to be here today with all of you. Today, I want to share what drives us, what motivates us every day. And that's our client, our partners, and the entire BitHarvest family who have been with us on this journey. In recent months, as we onboarded more mining farms across the world, we have seen the impact of BitBooster in real time. Hearing directly from clients has been inspiring. They have told us that BitBooster isn't just a tool, it's changing the way they mine, adding more value to their investments and making Bitcoin mining accessible in ways they never imagined. Our clients' feedback guides us in every new connection, in every BitBooster we deploy. So I would like to take a moment to thank Logan, our CEO, Ronnie, our CMO, and the whole team, and each of you across the globe. So you have brought us to where we are today. And it's the powerful feedback loop between us and our clients that propels us forward. Recently, I had the privilege of presenting BitHarvest to a global audience at events like Token 2049. And let me tell you, the response has been incredible. Attendees, industry leaders, and dedicated miners were eager to know more about our tech. The feedback was overwhelming. BitBooster was seen as a breakthrough solution that clients can actually feel in their operations. So we are not just here to innovate, but to respond quickly to the needs of our mining community worldwide. Which brings me to our next evolution. So today I want to give you hints. Our next launch. We are ready to give you excitement of our new product. So in the coming months, we will bring BitBooster to the next level. We will officially launch AI80 Pro, a comprehensive upgrade of BitBooster. Building on the AI70 Pro, we developed this upgraded new model with AI-driven optimization and an advanced management system that drastically increase filtering and optimization accuracy. This isn't just a product, it's an answer to what our clients have asked for, smart and more efficient mining solutions. So, are you eager to get yourself a new model? Hold on. We will officially announce the launching date very soon. Not too long, I can tell. So, BitHarvest community, what we have achieved, the success we have built is only the beginning. The future of BitHarvest is rooted in you, the community where we can continue delivering breakthrough solutions that support community growth. With that, I'm honored to introduce a visionary leader, someone who has championed our client-first approach from the day one. So please join me in welcoming our CEO, Logan Lee.
A very warm greeting and hello to my BitHarvest family members all around the world. Here we are once again. Just last month, we have concluded our very first elite trip, which was indeed very impactful. When we first started, we faced many doubts and rejections. We often heard, can your technology really work? How do you plan to compete with those big mining farms? And also heard many voices saying, you will never succeed. But every time when I hear these doubts, I only have one thought in my mind, which is I must prove them wrong. Today, I stand here and can proudly say we did it. At BitHarvest, we are not just creating a company, we are shaping a future that will change the whole landscape of the crypto industry. A device the size of a finger can change the whole entire Bitcoin mining landscape. And this is indeed a reality that BitHarvest is creating. Our goal is to achieve 100,000 BitBoosters globally by the end of year 2024. And right now, I'm excited to share that we are very close to achieving this 100,000 goal. Now, I have a good news to announce. The Cambodian government has recognized our work and they have invited us to develop our blockchain, technology and data center in their country. This will bring our blockchain technology and BitBooster to another level. I will unveil more details in the upcoming events, and our GLC members will be invited to the signing ceremony with the Cambodian government. Do you want to know what GLC is, or how to become a GLC member? Our CMO Ronnie will reveal this shortly. Next, I will announce the news that everyone is eagerly waiting for. Can all of you guess what it is? Yes, I am announcing that we have welcomed a new partner mining farm, even larger than a mining farm in Texas. This will be another milestone in the history of BitHarvest. After Token 2049 event in September, CTO Lenny and I personally went down to Africa, specifically Ethiopia, for the final discussion with a local mining farm. And next, I will play a video for all of you to witness our grand plans in this market.
Hello everyone, I'm Lenny Harlin, the CTO at BitHarvest. Today we are incredibly excited to give you an exclusive look at our groundbreaking partnership with one of Ethiopia's largest Bitcoin mining farms. So join us as we explore how BitHarvest revolutionization mining efficiency through our innovative technologies and witness how we are setting a new standard for Bitcoin mining efficiency and unmatched by any other in the industry.
Hello everyone, I'm Logan Lee, CEO of BitHarvest. This mining farm here in Ethiopia is one of the leading Bitcoin mining farms in the world with a total hash rate of 3.5 EH per second. We are thrilled to announce that they will be our mining farm partner and we are here to make it happen. This state-of-the-art facility is powered by the newest ASIC models, including the latest Bitmain S21 Hydro Water Cooling and Bitmain S21 Pro Air Cooling miners. These two types of machines are the newest model in the industry. Firstly, Hydro Series, the water cooling systems efficiently reduce heat, maintaining optimal operational temperatures for maximum efficiency. Secondly, Pro Series, the air cooling solutions, take advantage of Ethiopia's favorable climate to naturally disperse heat. Today is the era of BitHarvest, where AI and blockchain converge to create unprecedented value. We are going to empower this giant facility to the next level.
Yes, today we are proud to elevate this mining farm to another level through the integration of our proprietary BitBooster technology. Our BitHash protocol enables mining machines to operate the peak efficiency. By implementing our technology, we are projecting a 100% to 300% increase in mining efficiency on this farm. So, the setup has gone smoothly. We have successfully achieved seamless integration, ensuring that both mining farm and our BitBooster users globally share in the increased Bitcoin earnings. This collaborative approach exemplifies our dedication to providing cutting-edge AI-powered solutions just to enhance Bitcoin ecosystem.
Our partnership with the Utopian mining farm marks just the beginning of an exciting journey. We are committed to maintain a close and ongoing collaboration with our partners here, focusing on the future development and expansion of the facility. Looking ahead, we plan to expand to more large-scale compliant mining farms around the globe. Our goal is to implicate the success we have achieved here, bring our innovative technology to new markets and contributing to the growth of the global Bitcoin mining industry.
We are incredibly proud of what we have achieved here in Ethiopia. So this partnership is a testament to what can be achieved when innovation meets collaboration. So thank you for joining us on this journey. We invite you to stay tuned for more updates as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in Bitcoin mining.
Together, we are not just mining Bitcoin. We are empowering it with our cutting-edge AI BitHash protocol. We are shaping the future of the blockchain ecosystem. What an amazing video! This will be another milestone in the history of BitHarvest. From the start, I have always wanted to work with this huge Africa farm, but we were too small initially. And this mining farm will house over 10,000 mining machines with a daily hash rate exceeding 3.5 EH per second. Not only it utilizes the most stable hydro water cooling technology, but it is also equipped with the latest S21 hybrid machines. Isn't that worth an applause? And we are not just stopping there. Currently, more and more mining farms are already in talks with us, and I will share more info in time to come. As you can see, the combination of the community, blockchain, and AI will be our focus and vision moving forward. Our big community will be a base foundation, the blockchain will be our tool, and lastly, AI will be the key force driving our near future forward. Looking ahead, we aim not only to expand our community, but also to empower the BTH ecosystem through deeper blockchain technology applications. And at the same time, with COO Dato Mark joining us, our development will be completely transformed. Lastly, I just want to say that BitHarvest's journey began not just with a technology, an investment, or a business plan, but it began with a dream that ordinary people can also participate and benefit from the era of Bitcoin mining. And this is our goal and responsibility, just like what our slogan says, mining made simple. As the founder of BitHarvest, it fills me with immense pride to see this dream gradually become a reality and to witness the growth of our community. Our success would not be possible with the incredible support of our vast community and of course, our key partners.
Hi guys, can you guys hear me? Okay, a quick round of introduction of myself, all right? My name is Desmond. I am the Vice President of BitHarvest Academy, and today I will be your host and introducing you guys through this office tour in Malaysia. We're gonna start off with obviously the reception. You can see our BitHarvest logo over there as well. Now, as we pan over to the right side, this is where we have our creativeness starts to flow out, okay? This is what we like to call our creative zone, and with our creative zone comes our pantry as well, okay? We have snacks and beverage over here that is allowed for everyone to enjoy and use. Now, we're done with the creative zone and the pantry side of things. Let us head over to our first classroom, shall we? So, this is our first classroom over here, which can fit up to 20 to 30 packs easily and seated down comfortably. Now, most of you that have been to BitHarvest before in Kuala Lumpur would have had the opportunity of being within this room, listening to one of our teachers to explain about BitHarvest, am I right? Now, if you were to have a conversation with our COO, all right, we would then be inviting you into this particular room, which is our COO's room, Dr. Mark's room. All right, so any conversation with Dr. Mark, this is where you will be seated over here, all right? Now, that's one of our C-levels room. The next room is going to be our CMO's room, Mr. Ronnie's room. So now a quick pan inside. Most of you that have been here before, most of you that have spoken to Mr. Ronnie before would have had this opportunity of being in this particular room. So we are now going to move on to our next introduction, which is our smaller private discussion rooms, okay? Now when I say small, how small it is, come on over. We actually can fit up to 3 to 4 packs in this private discussion room, but no worries. We do not only have one room, okay? We have 1, 2, and 3 small discussion rooms, okay? Now, we have already mentioned about the medium-sized room. We have also mentioned about the smaller rooms already. Now, let me show you one of the biggest rooms in BitHarvest office. Welcome. This is our conference hall, all right? Within this conference hall itself, we are actually able to fit close to 250 to 300 packs seated down comfortably, all right? If you have had the opportunity of coming over during our July convention, this is where we were able to host everyone before we had all of them head on over to the next room. And this next room is the most important room. This right here is our server room, okay? Now, within our server room itself, there is a lot of computer screens out here, right? I'll just give you a quick run through of what they are. The main thing that I want you to look at is the 2 colors in the middle of everything, which is the white and the red. The white one is basically our BitHash solution that is currently actively filtering out and also aggregating out information coming from the red color information, which is all the information from our block of info within the Bitcoin blocks itself, all right? So that means our collaborative mining farms, they need to solve that equation with the Bitcoin block. This is where we filter out which is useful and which is not useful for that solution, okay? Now, without any further ado, let's head into the server room. Welcome to BitHarvest server room. All right, come on over. So as you can see, as you look through the whole place, there is bit boosters all around, okay? There's boosters here and there. Now, I just want you to come on over, follow me over here. Right here. So this is one of the trays holding 20 boosters. All right, as you can see, there are 20 boosters over here for every single tray. And when we are to look for your particular boosters, how do we search for them? Very simple. We are also labeling down all the serial numbers of that 20 plus boosters in every tray. So that is how we are able to differentiate out which booster is currently being plugged in at where. Okay? So this is pretty much the whole office tour that I am going to be introducing to you guys. But hold on. There is one more particular item that I would like to share with you. We're currently having an expansion policy, which is to make more server rooms in different countries. Of course, there are terms and conditions, and it's only applicable to the top 5 countries. So if you are interested, make sure you have your team come together and achieve that criteria, okay? That is all that we have for you today. Enjoy the whole summit, and I'm gonna give it back to you, MC. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye.
All right, so we got a few things that we got presenting here. I'm going to pull up the presentation and fill in a few gaps of some questions that are going on. Let me put my camera back on. Where am I? There we go. All right. Okay. So just to cover a couple of things, let me go down here on the presentation and I will show, like you guys have seen the server room, you guys have seen the office, just to cover a couple of you guys have seen that. All right. This here is the most important thing here. Okay. This is the MSB license. MSB stands for Money Services Business. Okay. So MSB license, it comes from the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, Department of Treasury in the United States. Okay, so this is our license to work with money. This Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, what that means is that they are concerned with scams. They are concerned with things like Ponzi schemes. They are concerned with what's it called? Money laundering. That's what it's like for. So those are their concerns. Is they don't want people to get scammed. Okay, that's what they're there for. And so for us, we had to go through some financial acumen to be able to prove that the incoming money was coming from this, and our outgoing money was coming from this. Okay. And so this is from a department in the United States. Now, there are scammers out there that have created a fake cease and desist. Now, the reason why you know it's fake is because when you look at the top of the document, it says it's from, can't remember the whole entire name, Housing Association. And I'm going, what does a housing association in California have to do with money? Okay. And when you go to the bottom of the document, you see it's not even signed. And so I'm going, So again, these scammers come up with all sorts of crap. This is the real thing. This is the Department of Crimes Enforcement Network. Click on the beep, and it'll go directly to the website. And our registration number is 31002702605594. Okay, so that's what's going on with our company. Is we're a real company. We are 3 mining corporations that we work with. There's one in Texas, one in Ethiopia, one in Cambodia, and each one of those is also licensed by their respective governments. So this is really cool stuff. All right, so let's we already saw the server room, but I want to show you a little quick video with my friend when he went into the server room. And where is that?
Hey, Walter.
Yeah.
Pause right there. What you're about to go through, what we've been talking about on the side, it's all in the video. I know 11 minutes sounds like might not be enough meat on the bone. Let's play the video and then let's decide if there's enough meat on the bone.
Good. I've got no problem.
What you just covered, it's on the video.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'll stop my share.
All right. So guys, we're gonna bring, for those of you who maybe never heard our fearless leader creating and helping people, which is probably what he's doing. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. He's at home office. He's here. He's there. He's creating. He's sending love packs to some of the team members. I got one last week. And real quick, those of you that are on here, reach out to your uplines to find out if you are part of the FMBs. Do that, because we're doing a drawing tonight. And a lot of you may not know, and I see one of my leaders on here that pops in every now and then, and y'all have no clue. You might be on the team and don't know. But we're giving away tonight at least 5 $25 to your register wallet. That means you only need $75 to get a shared booster. So if you're on here, reach out to your upline and say, hey, are we part of the FMB team? Because if we are, I want to be on a drawing tonight where 5 shared boosters are going to be reduced 25% from a drawing. So I see some names I do recognize. Some I don't. I don't know everybody on here, but I do see one of the key leaders that pops in whenever, but I never see some of these names that I'm seeing that I found out is on our team. So please put the pressure on the leaders. Find out if you're in. They will get the link later this afternoon. Have them send it to you so you can get your opportunity to potentially get a $25 discount off of getting a boost, a shared booster. Makes sense to me, but you may not know. So pressure to the leaders. Put pressure on them. I ain't going to call them out. but put pressure on them. Yeah, I'm trying to help the people out, and they don't know what's going on, and they should. And next Monday, we're going to give away 3 of those shared boosters. Next Monday, but you got to be on the Zooms in order to win. So to find out how you can win, you might want to reach out to these leaders just to find out if you're part of the FMBs. All right, now I've got that out the way. Let me screen share, because I just saw the face. I'm like, man, if you don't tell these people, and those of you in Barbados especially, check, because I know the leader, and y'all from Barbados, most of you. I don't know if everybody on here from Barbados is on the team, but I know a good amount are. All right, let me share.
And while you're pulling up that I found Tom's testimony very inspirational on and I'm going to do the same thing. Like, I'm going to buy a booster every single day, and all right, off you go.
Go ahead, you're good.
No, I just found his testimony very, very inspirational. Because like, this is the real deal. Like, this is really cool. But go ahead, play.
All right, so I'm going to let this play. It's only 11 minutes, but you'll see it covers a lot of who BitHarvest is, what's happening, the server room, the MSB, and it's Jan, our head guy, doing it. So let's pop this in, then we can move on with the other parts of the call before 3 o'clock rolls around here. So everybody, hold tight.
Changes, it's amazing. So I'm just gonna shut up and get out the way. If everyone invited you here, they will be able to get you completely running, getting paid in Bitcoin every single day. It doesn't matter if it goes up, if it goes down, we receive it every day. We don't care.
Did you optimize your audio?
Say that again.
Did you optimize your audio?
I don't know what that means, but when I'm done, Jan is gonna be a lot louder. I have to turn him down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what I'm saying isn't important. It's what Jan's about to say. You can hear that, right?
No, what you need to do, stop your share, and then
Okay.
when you go click on share,
Stop the
the
share.
window will come up. And
Okay, hold on. Let me follow your steps. You're the tech guy. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. Let me shrink the screen. Escape. How about that? Nope, that didn't work. Oh, there it is. Escape. Okay, what am I doing?
Okay, so you clicked on share, and the window came up where you can make your choice. On the right hand side, you'll see optimize video and optimize audio.
Wait a minute. You said click on where? Share where? On the
Well,
Zoom or on
the
YouTube?
The green button to click on share.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I went back to my YouTube. Okay, let me see. Hit share. Okay, I hit share.
And you'll see the white screen come up with, screen 1, screen 2, or whatever.
Share sound. Oh, I forgot to share sound.
Yeah, play share sound and optimize video.
And optimize. Okay, I never clicked optimize. I always click share sound when I forgot. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's get Jan talking.
That we've invented and we own the rights to, and that software is all about management. And
Can you hear it?
I can hear it, but it's garbled.
You can't make it out garbled, or you can hear it?
I can hear it garbled. I bet you if you turn the volume down just a little bit, it won't be so distorted.
Yeah, I did, because it was super loud before and it recorded too loud. Hold on.
this device is all about managing the situation of Bitcoin mining to betterment, adding more.
Is that better?
Yeah, well, go ahead and play. I mean, people comment. If you can.
Somebody put a 1. If y'all cannot make it out like it's that bad, we won't do it because that'd be a waste of time, even though it's only 11 minutes. If that's not good, somebody put a 1 in the chat that is just bad, like you can't hear it. Put 1s in the chat. See if anybody can hear it. Because if not, we'll just do this another time.
Okay, I can hear it and I understand, but let's go on.
Yeah, because the field needs to hear it, not us. We already know it. We all excited and fired up.
Yeah.
I don't see any. Are there any 1s in the chat? I don't.
Hit play.
Hit play. Okay, gotcha.
More performance, creating more value, and fostering an ecosystem that helps the overall efficiency of the network. And this little guy here, right on the cover of the box, says strength in numbers. And the more of these bit boosters that we plug into the Bitcoin network, the more efficiency the network will receive, and also we will receive Bitcoin rewards for being the owners of these devices. We're hanging out here when it was around 55,000 not long ago, so we've had a major increase in the Bitcoins we've all received as a community, and the Bitcoin network and the Bitcoin situation has been flourishing ever since. $281 million worth of Bitcoin gone through in the last 3 minutes. 3 minutes, $281 million in over 6,495 transactions. Now, why am I showing you guys this? Well, it's important to understand that Bitcoin is running out there 24/7. It does about $1 billion an hour, 24 billion a day, times 7 days, times a month, times a year. Bitcoin is big, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big velocity of economy. And every time transactions go through, this is our income stream. This is a cash flow positive, truly long-term sustainable industry and cash flow mechanism that we are plugged into. I said before that we got our license to NSB, and people are like, well, why do we need that? Well, Coinbase has it, Crypto.com has it, and many of the other players in the industry have it. And if we're going to do what we're going to do in the future, we're going to need it too. So we're fully registered and regulated with our license.
So guys, let's see the BitHarvest crypto debit Visa card, and this is a magic thing, isn't it? Wow, look how this opens. Everybody will get his card shipped in this beautiful envelope. So
the headquarters is massive. It's 9,000 square feet. It's located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Elon Musk was just there and did a deal in Malaysia to build the Tesla cars. And Malaysia is an epicenter of industry and capitalism for all of the Asia region. They supply to Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, China, and all kinds of partners and countries around them. And so Malaysia is a real powerhouse. The city of Kuala Lumpur is like a Toronto or a New York City. It's a big metropolis, and headquarters is located there. 2 different airports. Many people can fly in and visit the headquarters, and we've had thousands and thousands of people already visit the headquarters and get their cup full of confidence, trust, and admiration for the technology and people and product that we put out there in the marketplace. We've had so many people come through. You can see all these smiling faces, happy people, teams and teams of people coming to see headquarters and understanding and learning more about our product. And at this point in Texas, by May 22nd, we had made 50 Bitcoins for everyone involved. And by June 26th, we had made 100 Bitcoins already. That was a monumental moment. Today, November 18th, we have made way more Bitcoins than 100, and everybody in our family, community, and partnerships are all flourishing and growing. And you can just ask around to whoever invited you to the call. Our BitBooster works with all the mining machines out there. They just saw the video, the latest and the greatest. We're still enhancing performance. It doesn't matter the machine, but BitBooster mining is the best option. Why? When you don't need bazillions of dollars to get involved making Bitcoins, and you can only get Bitcoins 2 places, the mining industry, or you're going to buy them, right? So if you don't want to buy them, then you want to make them from the mining like us, and you're going to do it with the BitBooster. The BitBooster is the cost-effective solution. Our mining farm partners are locked in for years with us on a contract, and we're churning out Bitcoins every single day for everybody involved. We are creating value, we're bringing technology, and we're providing a solution. And those are the 1, 2, 3 punch of success. Value, technology, and solution. And we're just getting bigger and bigger by the week. And that's what we're doing. We're giving accelerated mining concept to our mining farm partners, and we're extracting 100 to 300% more out of the situation. And really, it doesn't stop. A lot of people ask, why choose us? Well, we're right on track. We're right brand new. 2024 was something new. Nobody's ever done it like this before. The timing is now, the Bitcoin halving, the bull run. You guys can see the news. It's there. We're the right team. Our management team is expanding. The company is a corporate. They've been doing a fabulous job, and we've got the best product. I asked for something like this a year ago, and the guys that we need a product, we need an invoice, we need something in this crypto industry that's legit. And lo and behold, 2024, our answers and our prayers were answered. So it's been a glorious, glorious time. So with all that, how do you get involved? Well, it's easy. All you gotta do is get the link from whoever invited you and buy a booster. I know, right? So simple. You can spend $100 on a shared unit of $100 increments, or you can buy a full unit for $1,000. And if you buy a share, then you're gonna receive a share of what the full unit does. But we've got a full unit and a share, okay? At the share, you're going to spend $100, and you're going to make somewhere between what does it say, an average of around $20, $25 a month back on your $100 spend. Not bad for a $100 spend, and then that machine will run for years and years and years, and you get back a lot more than that. If you spend $1,000, you're going to somewhere between $200 to $300 a month zone. It fluctuates. It depends on what the price of Bitcoin and the difficulty range is, but we're getting ROI back every single day. It comes incrementally, and it's been delivered from head office non-stop. And it's a fair share profit model. So 5% of the Bitcoins we're receiving are going to corporate. They brought the innovation, the engineering, the office, the support, the system, the company, the product. My goodness, the menu's huge. They brought it all, and they're taking home 5% for all of that love. The 60% is going to all the booster owners, and it says it right on your invoice, 60% profit sharing, and the Bitcoin mining farm partners. I showed you 3 partners, Texas, Ethiopia, and I spoke of Cambodia. Those partners are also involved in that 60% of the split. And then there's 35% for the marketing plan, the marketing team, people like me that are growing teams all around the world, getting the booster out there, getting the word out there, and helping people grow their Bitcoins and putting Bitcoins in their pockets. I've waited for something like this since 2011. I've waited for a solution and a vehicle to help, citizens of the world make Bitcoins. And here I am with my teams getting 35% of the proceeds for doing so. Let me tell you, this is a job come true. This is an amazing position to be in. The warranty period covers you for 5 years. Now, why would they give everyone a 5-year warranty? Well, I'll tell you the reason number one is they're very confident in the product. Like Apple doesn't give you a 5-year warranty, neither does Samsung. But BitHarvest will give you a 5-year warranty on your device because they're highly confident in the product. And if anything glitches in the first 5 years, you'll have that replaced within 24 hours. So really, really high quality company. Hello family, Jan Gregory here at the Bit Booster Server Farm. We're here with Mr. Ronnie, the CMO.
Welcome, Jay.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
The server farm is located in this room right here. On the screens, we've got transactional data flying. All of the bit boosters are operating here. Each screen represents 20 bit boosters in a unit. We've got the mining farm address IP that we're plugged into, and we're helping and servicing. And we've also got all of the transactional data here, and we've got a number of terahash and difficulty showing up here. Now, the room is under high security, and only one man in the world has the magic finger. Who's that?
Yes.
Chop, chop, chop. Oh, here we go. Let's get in here.
Yes, there we go.
Woo! Excited. Welcome to the BitHarvest room. Come on. Wow, look at this place. It's like a candy store. I love it. Amazing. So those TVs are basically displaying what these TVs are doing.
Yes.
Okay. And these are all the boosters, 20 units in each one of these boxes.
Yes, right.
We've got an upper and we've got a lower down here. And they're all plugged into the servers, and they're all servicing our mining farm partner, correct?
Yeah, right.
And so I've got a booster plugged in here somewhere, Mr. Ronnie, and where is that one? Where's mine?
Your one, the booster number is
001.
Yeah, your booster is here. Come on.
Okay, there it is.
Yes.
So, all right, so we're now active.
Now your booster is active situation. The status is active. Now we are part of the booster.
Yeah, let's unplug it.
Here you will see.
And we see that we're now deactive.
Deactive.
And so this is live. And there's my serial number on the bottom, 001. And you can see the 001 serial number on the bottom there too of the device. So every device has a matching serial number to the back office, and they're directly correlated with one another. Awesome.
Yes, yes.
So now we're going to plug that guy back in.
Yeah. Shall we 1, 2, 3.
Plug it in.
Yes.
And there we are. Boom. Back up. And we'll get 70 terahash rate in a second here on the device.
Yes, you just refresh. You will see it run. You want to detect.
Nice.
Now a few minutes.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes for it to boot up. There it is,
Yeah.
70 terahash, just like that. So there you have it, folks. The disbelievers out there, the people that don't want to believe that we have a server farm, that we have a device, that we're actually enhancing the Bitcoin mining situation. For all of you out there that believe, however, and are following and want to be part of this, you leaders, you networkers, and all you passive income earners, get with us.
So there you have it. See, nice and tight, 11 minutes. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. And I also have a 4-minute overview of the that whole comp plan part, the new comp plan part. It's like 4 minutes and change. But like I said, our focus isn't that. That video right there, I've signed up 4 people last week and have funded their accounts compared to, the longer ones, because people just short attention span. At least it gets their attention. It covers enough stuff to warrant more questions or whatever, and then kind of go from there. And I'm not a huge builder, so when I started seeing the results, and one of my team members said they sent it out, and then they had like 5 or 6 people on there. I was like, huh? That's when I went and started using it too. So just something that, for those of us that are actually on our team, y'all part of our list, you can find that. Those that are listening today, when this recording comes out, you can tell them where to start at such and such a minute if you want to just see them a quick presentation, and then they can watch the whole thing if they're that kind of person, because everybody won't sit still long enough to go through a whole Zoom. If that little thing jumps out at you, then yeah, stuff like that. Just little things we can do to kind of help. And I'll talk to you. I guess we'll talk sometime this weekend or whatever about my idea to record something with like me, you, and one other person. Overview, testimony, and so on.
Yeah. All right. A couple other things we want to cover. That way you guys are all in the know. Let's see.
Oh, wait, hold on. I saw 95 people. So if it's 90 some people on here, yeah. Hey, it's 92. Everybody text one more person. Let's get 4 giveaways today. All he needs 104. Let's go.
Like 97 a moment ago. I'm expecting.
But now we're down to 92. We got to go 8 more people at least to get 100. Come on, people.
Yeah. So, all right. So we get the booster. It's connected to the server room. Okay. And let me pull up. What I'm going to do is well, that video is on on YouTube. Okay. All right. Do I want to pull that up? Next one.
Yeah, for those that are asking where to get the video, remember Walter's going to post this. So if you're a part of our Telegram group, this is going to be recorded and put up. So like I said, you can just go to that short section if you just want to send this out and somebody get their attention. Send them to where it says this starts and let them play there. But it's on YouTube, but it's our team video. I don't put all our stuff out there because just use the video when Walter puts it up.
All right. So there was a question in the chat, which I saw, which was, do we get paid monthly, yearly? We get paid daily. That's what we get paid. So $1,000 booster. Let's, say you got a $1,000 booster, you make about $3 to $5 a day. Okay. So that's about $120 a month. And there are lots of people that according to their finances, whatever their goal is, where they're planning on going, they started with 1,000 boosters, and that's super great. Some of us, you have to decide where your goal is. That's, what kind of passive income do you want to be making a month? Okay. So most people sit around the 50 boosters. So that's about $150 a day, approximately about $6,000 a month. That's what most people, that's what most goals are. But for people like me that were, in real tight circumstances in May, I had to start with 1 booster. Okay. So I started with 1 booster. I was making 30 cents a day, and I have grown my account now to 5.5. Well, actually 6 boosters, but my intent is to continue growing my account until I get to 50 boosters. Okay. So we'll just pull up and we get paid in Bitcoin every day. And the minimum withdrawal of Bitcoin is 0.001. And the minimum withdrawal of USDT is $10. Okay. So you need to be able to pull out, and you can pull out anytime you want. It doesn't matter. Like, you get paid every single day, and it's super awesome. We get paid every single day, and you can pull the USD out anytime. You can pull the Bitcoin out anytime. And the best thing is that the Bitcoin is coming from the mining pool. And the only way that Bitcoin gets into the mining pool is by being attached to a mining operation. Okay. And so you're pulling out Bitcoin from the mining pool that you pulled out. So I say you get paid, $3 to $10 a day. This is actually what you're getting paid. You're actually getting paid between 0.000423444 to 0.001270032 in Bitcoin every day for 1 booster. Okay. And so that price will vary. It'll go up and down according to the following 3 factors. It'll go up and down based upon the price of Bitcoin. It'll go up and down based upon the number of jobs that need to get done on any given day. And it'll go up and down based upon how many jobs that we actually pick up. Okay. So I just wanted to show that out to you. All right, so I think that we've covered everything. Okay. Well, I'm going to go on to the back office and talk about that so you guys can have some training. All right. So just give me a second while I log in. There we go. I already logged in. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. I did. I saw a hand come up, but now it's disappeared. Okay. All right. So here in the back office, just some important stuff. Okay. We got the menu button, and you see these menus on the side here. So home, wallet, bit, BTH booster, and buy booster are the same as these menus on the bottom. Okay. And so just some quick information about them, and I'm going to start on this side today. So starting on package, you slide it down, and what you'll see is you'll see the amount of Bitcoin that you'll receive, approximately the range every day. So it's between 0.000.423.444 to 0.000.127.023. Okay. And so that's the amount of Bitcoin that you receive every day off of, which equates to about $3 to $10 a day. Okay. And if you take that monthly estimation of 8% to 24%, here, just I want to show you something really cool. Okay. I don't know if you guys know about the rule of 72, but I'm going to tell you about it. Okay. The rule of 72 states that divide 72 divided by the interest rate gives you the interval at which the account will compound. Okay. And so where did it go? It is on my other screen, but my other screen is hidden. There we go. Okay. So the rule of 72, so 72 divided by the interest rate will give you the interval at which the account will compound. Now, if the interest rate is annual interest rate, it'll compound X number of annuals. If the interest rate is monthly interest rate, it'll compound X number of months. And if the interest rate is daily interest rate, it'll compound X number of days. Okay. So watch. So 72 divided by, let's call, 3.5%, because, that's a common interest rate that people might get a year. And so it means it'll take 20 years for that account to double. That's what that means. Okay. And so if you take the interest rate 72 divided by, let's call it, a monthly, let's say a yearly interest rate of 9% a year, which, you have a really good person that deals with finances with you. And yeah, you can get that. So makes 8. So it doubles every 8 years. Okay. So that's what that means. So let's use this interest rate, the low end of 8.8, which means it'll be at the low end. If every single day you receive the lowest amount, that's what that means. it's an average, and it'll take about 8 months to compound, to double. Okay. And so 72 divided by, at the high end, 24 by 0.26. Now, again, if you get the high interest, the high amount every single day, this will be the high end. So, of course, that's also another extreme, and it won't happen. So it's almost 3 months. Okay. So that's the range. Let's just call it 5 to 6, 7 months. Let's call it 6 months just for fun, because that'll be the average about. Okay. And that's about how long it'll take to compound your account. Okay. So let's go on. And so as soon as I'm looking here at the package, the way you buy a package is you click on package first of all, and then you can choose booster, shared booster, or full booster. Doesn't matter. Pick one and then click buy now. And then, so if you picked the wrong one, oh no, I meant to pick this. Great, just pick it. It's no big deal. Okay. And it shows you the amount that it'll cost. And if you increase it, the amount, it'll show you that amount. Okay. So here I would be buying 12 shared boosters. So that's 1 booster and 2 shared. That's what that number is. And so what will appear is for example, is in your back office, it will appear as you'll have 1 booster and then in one entry, and then you'll have 2 shared in another entry. Okay. And if you wanted to do 12 boosters, it would appear as 12 boosters. Okay. And that'll be the amount. So the way that amount works is 90%. Let's just change this to 1 so that it's clear. 90% of the purchase price has to come from either the purchase folder, which I'll talk about in a second, the commission folder, or the registry. And so those 3 combined, 90% comes from there. 10% comes from the USDT container. This amount changes over time. Don't worry about it. It's still 10%. Okay. And so what you'll come down here is you'll in this example, if you're buying one share, you put 90 in there. If you're buying one full booster, it'll be 900. But let's say you're buying, an increment of multiples. So 180 is 2 shared. Let me put my I saw my name disappear, and so I'm assuming that I had an internet problem. Let's change that to my phone, and then we will have a connection, better connection. So, okay. All right, so I'm back now. I assume that you guys were on pause for a moment there. Okay, so for example, 2 shared, 180, 270, okay, 360, okay, 450. You get the idea? 540. It's just 9 times X, and it'll give you the amount of how much that is. And so you can do multiples. It's not a problem. And so you need 90% in the purchase and or the commission and or the registry. And then the other 10% is in the USDT container. And then you'd click I agree and then purchase now. And that'll buy you a share. So let's go back to the wallets and talk about the wallets. Well, actually, let's talk about boosters first. Okay. So here are the boosters is on day 1, when you buy a booster, let's say you buy one at this time of day, sometime before we go to bed. So within the next 5 or 6 hours, it'll then display as one device. And the next day around noontime, our time, so during this call, you would have then flipped from disabled to active. And then on the 3rd day, you would then receive remuneration. So you'd receive your Bitcoin at that point in time. All of these is the boosters that have been purchased, and you can click on the file, and that's where you can download your invoice. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm having troubles today. I'm not sure why. Okay, you can trade BTH to USDT anytime you want. That's not a problem. And this is the wallets. So under wallets, it'll have the BTH wallet, your USDT wallet. In the USDT wallet, you can deposit or you can withdraw. You can convert to your purchase wallet, or you can transfer to another account. This is those winners. That's how they'll receive the transfer as well. Okay, and that's what you can do with this wallet. And so it's super great. Now you go back to the purchase wallet, the next one down. All you can do with the purchase wallet is you can buy a shared. So for the first time buyers, you need to transfer 90% of the full purchase price here. And so if it's one shared, it's $900 as an example, and you can buy a booster. And the other is you can transfer it to another person on the team, and that's it. The next wallet down is the most important wallet. This is the Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so in Bitcoin wallet, you can withdraw it directly from the mining farm, or you can directly from the VPN pool, or you can swap it to USD, and that's nice. It's really great. I do that every day. So just to kind of give things in perspective, so let's just go to the very first day. Okay, so this number here is 0.000005881290. Okay, that is the amount of Bitcoin I received on that day for the one share that I bought. Okay, notice it came in on May 3rd. I bought it on May 1st. May 2nd, it activated. On May 3rd, it then appears. Now, this amount here, 62 cents, okay, this amount will vary based upon today's price of Bitcoin. So on that day, Bitcoin was $50,000. And so I received 30-something cents, okay? Notice that today is $100,000, and it's now worth 60-something cents, okay? So this amount goes up and down. The amount of Bitcoin that's in my wallet doesn't change. That's how much I received on that day. So, and now from now on, I'll talk to you in US dollars so that we're talking in English. And so, 62 cents, 74 cents, 93 cents, okay, 84 cents. It goes up and down. It varies. So let's go to today. Okay, so with 5.6 boosters active in the system. So I've got mining rewards, $20. Okay, again, this amount of Bitcoin is what arrived, but I'm simply telling it to you in today's value. So today's value, $20. A couple of days ago, it was $19. A couple of days before that, $20. A couple of days before that, $18, $19. A couple of days before that, it was $21. Okay, so it goes up and down, up and down. Three factors that cause it to go up and down. One, the price of Bitcoin. Two, how many jobs are in that need to get done, and number three, the number of jobs that we actually pick up. Okay. Now let's go to the main page. Main page. Let's go to the menu. Under the menu, some important things. Go down here to account. I would do this on the very first day. I would go create when you create your account. I would go in here and add your withdrawal addresses on the very first day. You can put your Bitcoin address. You can put your USDT from the Binance blockchain. You can put the USDT for the Tron blockchain. Put those addresses in on the very first day. That way it's done. Because if you sit around and wait, and then you decide to put it in, then you have to wait 24 hours for it to activate. And then sometimes it has happened. If you make a withdrawal immediately after, as soon as it's active, IT will send you a question going, hey, was this you? Because they want you to be fair. They want to make sure that it is you and your account wasn't hacked. Now, there's two passwords. One is the login password, and the other one is the security password for when you're dealing with money. When you create your account, these two passwords are the same. If you choose to change one of them, that's fine. You would change the login password, and this would remain the same. Or you could change the security password, and that would remain the same. That's okay. And the other way to make your account more secure is by adding two-factor authentication. All right. So let's go back to some other stuff here on the hub, on the main page here about us. I would encourage you, click in here, go have a read, go look around. Here at the bottom, they've done all sorts of video interviews with lots of different corporations and live interviews. Some of what I just showed this afternoon as well. And you've got a section for your referral link, and you can just simply bleep in your phone, and the person will get that link, or you can send it to them. And your referral tree talks about anybody that's on your team, and you can find out how many boosters those people have, how many team members they have, all sorts of stuff. Referral is granular information on your specific account with regards to what's going on with your account, and it talks about the next rank that you need to have and everything that's going on. Okay, so that's how that works, and it talks about everything that's going on. Let's go down further. There's support ticket. You can communicate with technical support, and then community is the very bottom one. Okay, so that is everything that I wanted to share. Are the people still here? Because I had some internet issues, and I'm assuming that you're all looks like you're here still. So yay. Are there any questions?
Yeah, we're all still here, Walter.
All right. Anybody want to go over anything? I'm happy to do so. Otherwise, we're going to call it.
I almost forgot. Today's Monday. Update.
Time for the update. Let's see your update, man.
Almost forgot. Okay, let's go this. So for those that are new, if this is your first time on here, I do my best to have this prepared every Monday because our family is rolling over every day a portion. Again, these are not guaranteed incomes. This is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. The list goes on and on. Not guarantees. I'm not telling what you to do with yours. We're just sharing what we're doing and actually documenting. So I make a YouTube video every Monday. I already made it this morning. I haven't went in and edited it yet to put it up, but I made the new video. This is week 16 that you're about to see on the screen compared to where we started. Let me see, screen share. And I attempt to do this every Monday to kind of show what's been happening. There it is. Okay. You guys should be able to see my screen.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So Make this bigger. Here we go. So what we're doing is our family believes in passive residual income. We already had some passive residual income, had wild, wonderful success over the years, then sometimes not so much. But where we are now has grown again because we added the BitHarvest. We were already rebuilding, adding more goodies to our list. And our question, everybody, is, are we solving financial problems? Well, numbers don't lie. People do, and people over-exaggerate. Numbers don't do that. Numbers can be manipulated, but in their basic form, numbers do not lie. So check this out. We know how to get a little bit of free Bitcoin. That's every week. These are weekly numbers we're showing you. We added the BitHarvest right here with the Bit Boosters. 0.1 for the wife, 0.1 for me. Altogether, estimated $5.60 the first week. Okay? These are the tools we know how to use and get passive residual income. We know how to lower our bills. We know how to get streaming. We know how to get real money, gold, and silver. And we're literally $134.32 a week. Passive residual income just coming in. No big deal. Okay, that's not terrible, but it ain't great. Then it gets fun over here. Here it is 16 weeks later. Everything else stays the same except these little bit boosters are doing absolute wonderful things to our family. Your results may be different. That's fine. But by using what we started with and then adding some more, we're not waiting for the team. We did this ourselves. We went and got more funds, got more machines in a 3-week period when we started in August, got from 0.1 or 0.2, I guess, to 20 machines. That was our goal. We went into our our situation fund. And this was a situation. I was like, hey, we need to pull some out. We took a nice amount of that, 20 machines over 3 weeks. We just kept pulling chunks and chunks and chunks, using the service I told you guys we used to get it in there. And here it is 16 weeks later. There's a lot of people out there right now that work a job, and they're not making $1,433 a week. We're doing no work. And just in this part alone, it's 1,433 so far. Well, let's keep adding in the rest of the things. Look at the number. Remember this one, 134 weeks, 16 weeks later, because we decided to add BitHarvest to our lives. Again, not financial advice, just sharing what we did. I think that's a little bit more than, Walter, is that new number a little bit more than the 134?
Yeah. Look at that, bud.
Just a couple more dollars there. So we're talking my wife's income. In 8 weeks, we matched her income by 100%. That means we basically doubled her income in 8 weeks using what we're doing and adding these BitHarvest things. Is absolutely, these Bit Boosters things started flying because of the amount we did. Then others started coming in. I'm not even showing, here's the key. I'm not showing our commission. This is not commission. These are the machines that we have decided to use the funds and put it all back in for a period of time. We started in August. I have done 0 withdrawals. I know that you can withdraw my upline of withdrawals. Other people withdraw, all that. I'm choosing to take a risk of everything being made from Bitcoins and USDT, and I'm putting it all back in from August to December 31st. That time's almost up. Well, did it make sense? Has it worked out for us? Yeah, not counting commissions for telling others. This is just from what the machines are producing. Again, what you're seeing on the screen. In what, 2 weeks? We'll start to withdraw January 1st. We now have, as we're sitting here talking, it'll be more by December 31st. We have 50. Oh, I wrote it down. 50 something. Hold on. Make sure I'm telling you all the right stuff. Because I documented on paper too. There it is. So our whole production, what you're seeing right there, our team is 100+ machines now. But for what me and my family have done from 20, by rolling everything over and just keep getting more, we now have 51.2 machines. That's more than double, like 2 times and some change. That's resulted in now 137%. So from doubling her income, there's extra 37% added, and this number goes up every single day. Now, my favorite number on this whole slide is this one. From here, 16 weeks ago, to here, is 1,235%. No work, not counting our commission, just what we decided to do and take the risk. Back to you, Walter.
All right. Well, sounds like we're good to go. And I think I've given all the information I possibly can right now. Are there any questions that need to be answered right now? And then we'll go on to our next stage.
Do you see that last question in the chat? I know the app thing is in beta, but they asked about how to send people to the room. That's kind of an odd question. Same way you got here.
Yeah, it's like I don't get it. Like just
I don't understand that question. You might don't get banned. Don't be asking the questions. I didn't understand that one.
Yeah. So the Visa card is slated to come out in December. And that's the answer. So we'll go on to the next question.
All right, guys, because again, the card thing, I know it's going to keep coming up. And if you guys are on here, when you share, if that's one of your ways to get people's attention that we're going to have a Visa debit card, not credit card, if that's one of your ways to draw people's attention, or you've been here and you heard about the card, do yourself a favor. Do all of us a favor. Do the company a favor. Whenever something new is coming out, give people a time frame. And 15 more days from now, we're going to keep hearing this question. And soon as the clock strikes 12, if them Visa cards aren't available, the influx of questions to support and all the leaders, we're going to worry each other to death about absolutely nothing, in my opinion. When you hear time, I can't reach corporate. I'm not Jan. I can't go to home office and try to help them stop saying dates and times, because all that does is this. People are going to keep asking questions and more people, questions. When they say Jan, if they say December, let's give it another month or two. Can we all agree to do? We're in business. I know owners, leaders, we all have this thing about a time, put a time on it. Scratch all that. Welcome to the party. Forget about times, forget about days. Put a time frame. If they say December, let's say January, February. If it comes in December, guess what happens? Everybody's super excited and no problem. If it takes a little bit longer, we expected it. It's not that big of a deal, as opposed to trying to lock in a day and a time and then it don't happen. And then we do all that for nothing and then it still does happen. That's just my 2 cents to where I train.
So here's the important part. You can withdraw funds from your account anytime you want, if there are funds available to withdraw. And if you want to withdraw funds more than once in a single day, go ahead. So the fact that there's a Visa debit card coming out is simply a bonus. It's another way to withdraw. That's all it is. Currently, we've got a way to withdraw. And so we have a bonus coming out to make it simpler. And they have to do some configuration on the Visa account. And they have to do some configuration on our account. And we've got some promotions going on. And so, yeah, it's no big deal. It will come out when it comes out. And we've got to link those two accounts together. Okay? When
exactly
it comes
what
out,
Uncle Walter said. Exactly what Uncle Walter said. Now, somebody just came, I guess they came in the middle of me talking about the 25%. That's for our personal team. I don't know that person's name. All you need to do is ask your upline that invited you, are we part of the FMB team? If they say yes, they'll have a link to be able to be part of that. If they don't say yes, then don't worry about it. That wasn't for you. I just saw one of my key leaders and want to make sure that the word gets to them so they can help the team come on and win. That answers that question. Somebody put that in the chat.
Very good. And Agrinsonis, the business cards. I haven't heard of any business cards. I do know that there is going to be swag in the back office, like t-shirts and caps and stuff. Okay. I do know that there is going to be swag. I haven't heard about business cards. So my perspective on business cards. So, my grandfather used to hand out your business cards. Okay. Now you just go bleep with your phone. And you transfer the information. So there's lots of ways to do business cards less expensive. Some people have it so that they can simply bleep on their phone and it takes them to a web page where it then provides them the massive information. Okay. All right. So I say we pause the recording and go on with the second portion of our presentation here, which is a giveaway. Okay. Everybody likes giveaways. Let's where's my recording? Do press record again, and that way we can send this video out to people if that we want to share it with. Okay, again, this business is so cool. It's like, even as an IT guy, that's me. I'm making money at this. And well, that's because it's passive. But people like, hey, what are you doing? I'm Bitcoin. And they, hey, well, I want to do that too. Okay, there you go. And from an IT perspective, what makes this really cool is I don't have to babysit people plugging stuff into their computers, not having enough bandwidth, not having enough, troubleshoot. I don't have to do any of that. It's all housed at the main office in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, somebody had their hand up a second ago. I just saw it come up and disappeared. Okay, Chet, looks like you want something to say. Go ahead, unmute.
Yeah. Hi, Walter. This is a change of topic. I'm not doing a testimonial. I'm just trying to get some information that was generated last Friday when a lady inquiry call came in asking, how can I go ahead and fund the BitHarvest account? And the question that came up was the Uphold application. And that intrigued me because I come from the Cash App application, so I know Cash App much better than any other wallet. So I just felt that if I can go ahead and get that information, I think Lace mentioned something about Uphold, if I can remember. But if I can get the name of the person who responded saying, oh, I'm using Uphold all the time and it's giving me very good results. It goes straight from fiat money down to BTC and then eventually to Tron TRC20. If I can get that information from that person, maybe he's on board right now, and share that information, that would be awesome. If you can help me on that one.
So just a question, okay? Are you having troubles converting your Bitcoin to USDT?
I have issues with going from my debit card to BTC is not a problem using Cash App.
Yeah.
All I have right now is Cash App.
Right. So you're again trying to narrow down what your actual problem is. Is your problem going from Bitcoin to USDT?
Well, I have been helped on that mode, but I would like to do it myself.
Yes. So you want to do it yourself. Do you have a
Yeah.
way to convert your Bitcoin to USDT? Because that's what it sounds like the problem actually is. Because you can go from bank to Bitcoin.
Right. Well, I have no problems going from bank to Bitcoin
Right.
by using Cash App.
Right. So to your question, her name is Queenie, and she was just simply using another app to go from bank to Bitcoin. Okay. So it sounds to me like your issue is her name is Queenie.
Queenie.
It sounds like you want to go from Bitcoin to USDT or from USDT to Bitcoin. Is that the problem?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So since that is the problem, the solution that you asked for isn't the solution because it's the same solution that you already have, which is from fiat to Bitcoin or from Bitcoin to fiat. Okay. So here's a solution for you. You need to use Simple Swap or you need to use Exodus. And I've already messaged you this information, but here it is again. So you need to use Simple Swap or you need to use Exodus. And so you send from Cash App to your Exodus account. In Exodus, you convert to USDT. And then from USDT, you send it to BitHarvest. And from BitHarvest, you go back to Exodus, convert from USDT back to Bitcoin, or pull it down as Bitcoin, and then from Exodus to Cash App, and then to your bank. Okay.
Again, so many steps in it. Yeah.
Or you can use Simple Swap and go from your Cash App through Simple Swap, convert to USDT, and then to BitHarvest. Now, if you're going to use Exodus, you need to have gas in your Exodus account. you need to have gas in your Exodus account anyways. And so I would encourage you to buy, for example, some Ethereum and put that into your Exodus account. And then in Exodus, you take the minimum amount of you can convert, and you convert it to Tron, and you convert it to BEP20, so BNB, which is the Binance blockchain, and you now have free gas in your account in Exodus. Every time one of these accounts gets down to about $20, at that point in time, you'll need to consider wanting to fund those accounts again so that you have gas. You need to have gas so that you can send coins. The only one that doesn't need gas is Bitcoin because it uses some out of the account itself. Okay. So you need to set up your Exodus wallet, and then you need to fund it with gas, whether you are funding it from Binance, from Bitcoin, from BitHarvest, and you take some of the earnings and you convert it to Ethereum, convert some of it to BNC, and or some of it to Tron. That way you've got these three gases in there. And then you have your conversion tool ready to go. You don't want to use that conversion tool, that's fine. There's Simple Swap, and you simply send it and it goes through and converts and sends. Okay? Have I answered your question?
Yeah, I have recorded it, what you just said, and if I can go back to it and go through that process, I'm going to do it. But
I'm happy to do a private Zoom with you and walk you through how to do that, because you need to know how to do it yourself. This is important.
no, that's my point. That's my desire. And
yes. So I'm happy to walk through with you, and we'll go through and make sure your Exodus account is set up. And I'll walk you through what I just said and show you. Okay. But you've got it. Your Exodus account is really important that you have to have it set up. Like, go in there and take the code, and you write down your code and put it on this special 2 pieces of paper, one paper for your lawyer, one paper for your fireproof safe. You don't put the code on your computer. And you have, like, you got to set up your accounts so that everything's working for you properly. Okay. We can do a private Zoom and I can walk you through how to do that.
okay, thank you, Walt.
Very good. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Does anybody else have any other questions? Are there any other questions? Great. If there's no questions, guess it's time to go. That's when you're reading a story, when you start at the beginning and you get to the middle, and when you get to the end, well, that's the end. So off it goes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Walter. The idea I'm having between me, you, and I think Lacey's a great person to give her testimony. But what I'm thinking is the foundation of why Bitcoin, and then you come in with all the technical, the company, the history, the background, all that comes in. Finish up with the presentation, and Lacey with a testimony.
There you go.
Make that video. I think that would be very interesting to have teamwork, not just one person, but have multiple parts doing what they do. Let's see what that video looks like. What do you think? You think we could do that on Wednesday or Friday? What do you think? We'll talk about a little, involve Lacey, everybody know what they're doing, and we come and just hit it. Boom. One.
Yeah, I don't mind talking because I pretty much, but my story is boring.
Oh my God, stop it. It's not boring. when people hear that it's not just what I just said, but what you said and what other people are saying, the light bulb starts to go off. I'm glad she said that. When she's done, before we go, how many people still on here? If there's any new people left, I want them to see something we do on our calls. I do it on here every now and then. We're going to do it when Lacey's finished talking. Watch this.
Me now?
Oh,
you want me to do it now?
Yeah, you can. Hey, share your testimony. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't mind. Sure. I just get bored because it's my story. And I know there's other people out there that are struggling. So when I first started, I was struggling to the max. I didn't even have $100 on me. So I thought about it. When I first saw BitHarvest, was through Peter. And I saw it on his page. So I thought, oh, I'm going to have a look because I've been looking for a while now. Excuse me, I got a bit of a sore throat. And so, yeah, I had a look and I knew Peter. So if I didn't know Peter, I probably wouldn't have had a look. And that's the thing with people that are looking online. They always look for people that they know first, and then they will venture out on their own, try and look for something. So that was me. I was looking for something, and then I saw Peter, saw BitHarvest, checked it out, went to my first Zoom straight away because that's what I look for. I look for things that I can figure out stuff about the company so I can research it, so I can do all my homework, see if it's all legit. And then I did all that, and I still didn't have $100. So I was wondering, okay, no use me joining because, you know, when you join, you've got to pay your booster to be able to refer people. So I had to sell some stuff, not too much because 100's not too great, thank God. So for my first booster, I sold some stuff. I can't remember what it was. I was trying to think what it was, but I can't remember because it was in May this year. And I thought, well, I've got to get this $100 because if I don't, I can't refer people. And I know a lot of people that were looking for the same thing. So I had to snap my mindset of thinking, wow, I can't do it, into selling whatever I could find around the house just to get that $100 to get started. So that was my first battle, to get that $100 to get started. And once I did, I felt a bit of relief because I knew I could tell the next guy. So once I got myself set up, and that's pretty much what you have to do. You have to set yourself up first, research the company, make sure everything's legit, look at all the PDFs and all the blueprints and everything before you even decide to put your money in. And that's the type of person I am. I study everything before I even start anything. And then I know if I start, then I know it from top to bottom before I even start. But with this, you can even start without knowing nothing. Because once you buy that booster, your first booster even, you'll feel relief too. You'll feel like there's nothing on my shoulders anymore because, you know, you lit up your first booster. And that just opened my eyes wide, like, wow, just the one booster. And I'm happy. And I wish that everyone could feel this feeling because I know now I can build up my own income. And I don't need anybody, or I don't have to be told by anybody what I need to do to build my own income. And that's why I'm still here. And happily still here. From my $100, my first investment, I am now on 2.3 boosters. And that's me.
That's super awesome.
Mic drop. Okay, we just proved it. I had funds sitting aside, going to zero, because the dollar, the pound, the yen, the euro, the shekel, the peso, no matter what currency you have, they're all headed to zero unless they get back on gold and silver or Bitcoin. That's the only, and which most of them will not. So they're going to zero. So the ones in our safe were headed to zero. I said, we better take some of this and put it in the newest currency that's going up. That's not even a hard process to understand. That what you have in the safe, again, not financial advice. This is my opinion. This is what I did. You heard what Lacey did. She sold something to get started. I did not. I went to a source that was going to zero to get started. I started with more bit boosters. She started with less. You, again, notice the theme though. Mind your business. You have to mind your business. You have to do what's best for you. And then what did she do after she started doing that? She started sharing it. Now, she said that she got to learn it, get it, understand it, dig in there. Okay, again, opposite side of the spectrum. That's not me. I just need a little bit, enough information, and I'm off. I'm gone. Off to the races. She has to do more. She had to sell. I didn't have to do as much. I didn't have to sell. You're somewhere in there. Figure out where you are, get started, in my opinion, and then share it with as many people as you can. Why? And the training is tell them to get in or tell them to mind their own business when they start, figure out what they need to do, what's their strategy, and guess what's going to happen? Walter, what's going to happen if you get started and you mind your business and you teach other people to only mind their business and share it? What's going to happen to your cake?
Wow, boom.
Is it going to get icing or not?
Yeah, you get icing on top of the cake.
So
I can tell you my icing window, I've got 90 people that have paid.
Wow. That is
Okay.
And that was from me struggling to find $100.
Here we go. Another example. Oh my God. I'm so glad you. Oh God. When we do this on Wednesday or Friday, whatever day we do this and record it, I need your whole testimony you just gave, where you started, what you had to do, how many people that are actually paying. Now listen to this. She started when she had to sell something. Has 2 point something boosters, right? Okay. I started, I think our account now has like 140 something people. Ready for this? Only 60 something of them have actually paid. Say what? Huh? The only reason my numbers are bigger because I did more myself. See, I minded my own business. She minded her business, but she's sharing it. Now, if she goes back to those 90 people, however she communicates and say, hey, figure out what you want to do and go tell as many people as you can to figure out what they want to do, her icing is going to grow. Her cake is going to go. It's not an if or maybe. Again, not financial advice, but the proof is in the numbers. I had to do this. She didn't. She had to do that. I didn't. What's our common theme? We mind our business, get whatever we can, what we feel comfortable with, and then we go tell others to do the same. That's it. Y'all been trained about 20 times in like a minute. Now you can go out and complicate this. You can do a whole bunch of complication stuff. Go ahead, knock yourself out. There's people that's making bigger income than I am and all that, but they're working really hard, long hours, doing a lot. I refuse. I've been free too long. My time is too valuable. I'm not about to go nuts and do a whole bunch of stuff when I know how simple this industry is designed to be. I just learned to apply it the way it's supposed to be. Lacey, I absolutely love your testimony. Don't you ever say it's born again.
Thank you.
And there's three types of people that they get into this business. One are passive income earners, and they look for passive income, and that's super great. Like those are the best people because they simply concern themselves with their account. Here's the weird thing is even though they have no intention of opening their mouths, they're having a good experience and they go, hey, my friend, I'm having a good experience. Look what I'm doing here. And all of a sudden they get team. But just like Lacey explained, it's like, wow, where did they come from? That's so cool. But that's one type of people is passive income earners. The second type of people are people that have to, that they like making sales. And so they go out and they actually sell boosters to their clients, to their friends, to other companies, to whatever. And those type of people, that's great too, because they can make immediate income. It arrives in their box and they can pull it out the next day. And so that's a nice way to make income. And then the third way to make income is all of a sudden, all of those extra boosters that these other people have been putting on, that all of a sudden you start making income from that as well. And so those people that like to build teams, they can go out and communicate with team building people and build a team. There's, like I said, there's three type of people that are in this business. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys my story. I haven't told my story. 8 years ago. Do you guys want to hear my story?
Oh yeah, cough it up. Let's go. Fatten the bones. Testimonies.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so 8 years ago, I had a head injury. Okay. So as a result of the head injury, I'm a translator in Spanish. Okay, so I translate from Spanish to English, from English to Spanish. But as a result of my head injury, which I hit myself over my right ear, I could no longer speak Spanish. Like I couldn't hear it, I couldn't listen to it, couldn't understand it, and the headache would go so high I would pretty much pass out. Okay, and so 8 years ago I struck my head. Over these past 8 years, I've had to relearn how to speak Spanish. And I'm working on it. Now, the reason, I know this isn't directly related, but it is all related, okay? The reason why I know I don't speak the same level of Spanish that I spoke before is because people would say, where are you from? And now they say to me, oh, where did you learn to speak Spanish? So I know my level isn't the same, but I'm tying it all together, Okay. So I was in the IT field for 40 years. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm pretty young. I started when I was 15. Okay. So I was in the IT field for 40 years. And I would take my money. Okay. I would put a quarter of it aside for taxes. I'd put a quarter of it aside for income for daily expenses. I'd put a quarter of it aside for short-term expenditures, 3-month savings, stuff, spending, pocket money, whatever. Okay, emergency fund, or as Wendell says, put aside fund. Okay, because there's no emergencies, not according to God, and another quarter of it for my retirement. Okay, so tying it all together now, it took me 5 years, 6 years of living off of my income to get down to zero. Okay, so
Wow.
down to zero, and so that's my retirement gone, because I can't be on computers because the massive headache. 3 years ago is when my headache started to come down finally, and I'm able to communicate like a normal human being. Like being in front of a computer, just too much light, too much sound. It's just too much. Okay, and so I was looking. I was looking for something that could provide me a source of income, that I didn't have to be in front of a computer, that I don't have to be troubleshooting people, because I can't do it anymore. And so this is a godsend from me. John calls me up. He goes, dude, take a look at this. You're technically minded. You understand what's going on. Tell me what you think. And I went, holy crap, this is it. This is what we've been looking for these past years. This is what we've been looking for, because it's passive income. And if I choose to talk to people, I make a little bit more income. And that little bit more income grows and grows. At no point in time is the rank ever taken away from me. I will always receive income, because those boosters are simply making income. And if I want to sell some boosters, I can, and I make income immediately. But my booster, that's the important part, is my account is what my account is doing. That's what is paying me passive income. And that's why I need to get my account up to 50 boosters, is because then it doesn't matter what anything else is going on. I will always have a passive income that is for me. Okay. So that's my story.
All right. So Walter, if I can inconvenience you tonight, I need that testimonial live and in living color while I do our contest tonight. Is there any way possible you can make it to the Zoom tonight?
Not tonight. I've got unless we want to do a combined Zoom. I've got a Zoom at 7 o'clock that I'm doing. We can do a combined Zoom if you want.
Wait a minute. What time is 7 o'clock is what for your time?
Well, 7 o'clock my time. So it's 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Oh, no. My thing starts at 8 Eastern. It's an hour before yours.
An hour before.
I mean, it is possible, because I'm focusing on this tonight because of the drawing. I'm gonna do a quick little overview, why Bitcoin, all that stuff, BitHarvest, and we're doing the drawing. But that testimony, like, you literally got choked up. You almost messed me up. I hate when people make me cry, but sometimes you get over that. But you almost got me. So I want people to hear because we tell people all the time, why do you want passive residual income? God forbid something I don't care who you are. You can fall, you can hit your head, both your arms could be amputated, you could have to learn to speak again. Whatever you're doing, it can go away. That's for every person on the planet. I don't care who or what your thoughts are, what you think you are, your mindset. Stop. Any person can get injured and can't work. If that happens, did y'all hear what he said? His income that he saved up lasted 5 years, and then he was in trouble. Like, that's got to sink in, because there's people running around right now think they can't be hurt, or I don't know. Finance is just going to keep materializing out of thin air. Like, that drives me nuts. But at the same time, your testimony is powerful for people to understand. You're a living person who did not see it coming. You hit your head, and then you lost your income. Then the computer wouldn't let you stay on. You're fainting. You're passing out from the pain. Now you're actually back. Like, people need to hear that. So if you can in any way squeeze us into your schedule, I would love for you to come on so we can get that testimony for others to hear what I've been saying for years. I mean, we've heard a couple of people. One guy got diagnosed last year, right at the end of the year. It's been about a year ago with LS. He's done. He can't work. This kid's like, I don't know, 28, 30. He can't work. Like, it's just mind blowing. But if you can work that out, just I guess tell me yes now or tell me no now.
Yeah, sure.
But, okay.
Send me the link and I'll jump on.
It's the same link I sent you last time in your private, so you should be able to get on there.
Yeah,
oh, you want me? Okay, I can tell you get a lot of text messages. So I'll resend it to you, the same thing I send out to the team, so you can actually just have it and set an alarm and just come on it. Because I want that testimony heard tonight while we're doing this giveaway. And I appreciate you doing that. I thank you so much already. Thank you.
You're welcome. No? Okay. Everybody, say goodbye.
See y'all Wednesday and Friday.
Have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday. And invite your friends. Bring them to the call. Everybody, like your loved ones, they want to hear about this information. Like you don't know that you're looking for something until it falls in your lap sometimes. Okay. All right. You have a great day, guys. I'm going to close the call then.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Have a good one. Go talk to the individual that gave you this video. They care about you. They want you to have a good experience, just like they're having a good experience. Go talk to them. Go create your ID and get your account going. I would encourage you also to buy a booster. Look at your situation and determine what you can do and take action. If you don't take action, you're actually really losing money every day because the power of the money that you're in, the currency that you have, is going down. And so every day you are losing the ability to buy stuff. Okay? You're losing the ability to pay for stuff. Go take action. Because if you take action, you now have a way to make money. You now have a way to circumvent the lowering price of the dollar, and you now have an ability to make money. You now have an ability to get out of the rat race. Your friend cares about you. That's why he gave you this video. Go talk to him. Have a good experience, just like the rest of us. Make some withdrawals and have a good experience. Have a great day. Talk to you in a bit.